Hello and welcome to my 6th Hotlap and setup video on F1 2015, and this time we're driving around Monaco, the most famous track in Formula 1 and a really difficult one for me driving with the Gamepad. Now we are preparing ourselves for this Hotlap, open the DRS as early as possible and driving onto the first corner under this last F1 2015 sign. That's your braking point for Sainte Devote. Now up the hill into 6th gear to the casino, the tight left-hander 3rd gear and the tight right-hander 3rd gear. I missed my apex by quite a bit. Now into Mirabeau, the slow 2nd gear right-hander, and into the slowest corner on the F1 calendar, the Grand Hotel hairpin. Now this really tight right-handers, it's important to get as close to the curbs and the barrier as possible to get as much speed into this tunnel, into 7th gear, and just behind the 100-meter board is your braking point for the Snowball chicane. Can take really much curb with you. Now into Tabak, just before the 50-meter board is your braking point into this quick swimming pool chicane and the second slow swimming pool chicane. Now Raskas, I quite had a moment there. I had to turn in twice, and the last corner, and as you can see there's no breathing time for the driver on this track, and we are setting a time, a 1:13.395, which puts us up into first place on the leaderboard, as you can see, by 1 and a bit of 1/10 and a bit. Now a quick look onto the setup. We are using 9/7 wings because we need the grip in the corners and there's no long straight on this track. For the transmission, we lose low transmission because we really don't want to have wheel spin, because it can end your race quite soon. For the camber, we use full camber as always and a different toe for more traction, and for the suspension we use 11-1 just like in Spain. It gives you the most traction as well. Tire pressure is default. In quali you might need more pressure, and in the race you might need lower pressure because your tire can overheat if the pressure is too high. And for the weight you can put in your car, I used default as well because I don't prefer understeer or oversteer, but this is really important what you want. If you want understeer, you need to put it into the front, and if you want to have oversteer, you need to put it in the back of the car. Now for the sector times, we're almost the same in 1st and 3rd sector with jam, and in the 2nd sector we're 1/10 quicker. And now the confirmation, I don't use any assists, as you can see, just like Jam, a former ARPC driver. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the lap despite of having 3 really minor cuts in it. And if you like the video, I would be very happy because it helps me to grow the channel. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the lap and see you next time.